Gosh, that episode was amazing. Definitely my favorite so far. I want to keep watching, but it's 12 a.m. So I'm just going to review the episodes and then just go to bed because kind of need to. Let's start with episode 4. I'm just going to rotate the camera a bit so you can see my face, but also the review portion. I knew that he misunderstood it from the very beginning, the deadline that is, because Myron is best girl. She's not gonna force that much work on you, because as she said, she doesn't really know how much time it takes to make clothes, so she's just gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. She's gonna assume that it's gonna take a fucking year. She's best girl. She's just gonna do that. Just gonna look at the background here, and it looks real. Again, the pseudo illustration thing that they keep doing, it just looks like a real image, but with 2D elements. Okay, I know what to talk about. His whole idea, right? The way he was crying when he was working, that was fucking amazing. The conveyal of emotion is done so well. It truly is incredible, truly is special. Just an amazing way of doing it. Just absolutely fascinating the way they were able to achieve that. And also the idea that they just focused entirely on him for how much time? Over half an episode. Focused entirely on Gojo. Gojo is as much of a character in the show as Marin is. Gojo is the main character. The show is named My Dress Up Darling. It's from Gojo's perspective. Gojo is the main character. And I said it in the previous, I think it was the first episode, or maybe the second and third episode review. I don't know in which review I said it. Probably the first episode's review. But Gojo has its own individuality, and they're just keeping it up. He's written, the mangaka has written Gojo as a character, as a person, not as a self-insert. So for all of those self-insert pathetic cunts, they probably dislike Gojo because they just can't relate with him. I can relate a lot with Gojo, but not because it's because I find things that I have similar to Gojo. If Gojo was like a fucking cardboard cutout of a character like Kirito, he would not be relatable because I don't have anything to relate to. It's a fucking cardboard cutout. Gojo is his own character and he's just written so well. An amazingly written slice of life comedy main character. Where did we even get that? Like, Uzaki-chan, main character, is dog shit if it was rotting. Nagatoro, main character, extremely generic, like so fucking generic. He's like Deku without the coolness. Literally Deku, right? Even the voice actor is the same, I think. Yeah. What else do we have? Rent-A-Girlfriend. Let's not even talk about that one. Comparing Rent-A-Girlfriend to the show is like a fucking insult to humanity. The show is just great and she's just broke down. This is such a good sex. I want to look at the crying animation again. Where is it? Yeah, look at that. The tears flowing over her hand. All of these subtle jerking gestures, every single gesture that all of these characters make, they must have used reference. How else do you animate something like this? It's so good. It's so special. And every single time they do a close-up with her eyes, it's truly special every time. This hair animation also fucking great. Wait, I just wanna watch this again. Okay, I mean, still adorable. That's so good. This is so good. Amazing hair animation. And yeah. You got a girlfriend? She didn't even know that. They're not yet my girlfriends. Once you wear them, they will be my girlfriends. I mean, again, look at these close-up shots. Every time her eyes sparkle, it is so special. Gojo just looks 10 times more attractive in this shot. I think it's the jawline. It's the more prominent jaw and the way the neck is highlighted. yeah, the neck muscles, all of it is highlighted. And you go back to Goofy Gojo. Yeah, and you can see that she's slowly falling for him. She just realized, wait a minute, I think I should fall in love with him because he is perfection. And Gojo really is such a good boy. Such a fucking amazing guy. And just no hesitation, fucking shaves her eyebrows. Look at that subtle movement. He's removing a pen. Does it need smears? Not really. Boom, smears. That is so amazing that they're going to. That just shows you that people working on this understand animation. And it's so cool that Gojo's not getting flustered here, like, at all. She's doing this. He's not getting flustered. I mean, we can't really see his face when he's doing it. She's adorable. But now you're getting into the really good episode. Episode 5. Episode 5 was just, I mean, I already said so. It's better than, it's the best one so far. And I love this audio design. It's great. It's really good audio. I love it. The only real nice boob jiggle sounds I've heard is Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. Like, they have a very specific sound for boob jiggling, and they don't even need to, sometimes they don't even show the scene. They just cut to something else, but you can hear the boob jiggling sound or just boob grabbing sound, whatever it is. And the boob sound, everything related to boob, it's that one sound. It's like, I can't really make sound effects with my mouth, but it goes something like that. You can associate sounds to scenes, and this is pretty good. I love this sound. So good, all of this. Of course, the tightness, so her thigh is like spilling out of the garter belt, the stockings, drawn perfectly down to a T. And just the subtle ass cheek here, like the under ass. It's not even fan service at this point, it's just good fucking content. You wanna know what fan service is though? This. Oh gosh, it's so good. And people wonder why 2D girls are better. Shutter flash, and she changes her expression as the photo's being taken. And where is it? Just gonna skip through all of this. I know it's amazing, but it's worth skipping. At first, when I saw him, I thought he's an ugly bastard because I've kind of, gotten a bit used to hentai, and he does have ugly bastard vibes. But he was just such a sweetheart, especially when, even when Marin herself wanted to take a selfie with him. He's so shy and so happy about it. I really like it. All the subtle movements, they're still there. I never knew posing could be done this well. Okay, here it comes. She's looking around for him. This is like the best feeling ever. And this is fan service. Not when they're showing her thighs, not when they're showing her tits, not when she's changing clothes. Most people would consider that fan service too, but that's just skinship. They're showing skin, so what? This is fan service. Oh my god, that is so good. Who the fuck storyboarded this? This is the most, how do I put it? I need to find the right words for this. Happy? No, this is definitely not the most happy I've been. This is the most satisfied I have been. Yes, that's the perfect word. Wow. Okay, you're killing me. You're killing me. I can't. I really cannot. Yeah. Yeah. And there you go. Fucking the Japanese bow. Nandeste. I hope this is a gag. Like they continue it. Because this is funny. This is really fucking hilarious. second time they used, right? So it's not overused. Second time they used it in 5 episodes. Usually once at the ending of the first episode, and then now they're using it. Really good. Love this gag. It's hilarious. Okay, Nubra. Let me search that up. Nubra. In 2002, Nubra USA developed a strapless backless bra. Backless bra? For people who wanted breast enhancement without uncomfortable padding or going through expensive bra. Images. So it's not going to cover your cleavage at all. And it's just going to hold your tits in place. It's like folding your tits in. It's like a mechanical this. Like chicks do that, but chicks don't need to do that. The bra will do it for you. And she wore 2. Okay, I totally missed that while I was watching. She wore 2 of it. 2 of them. Okay. Yeah, she's suffocating her tits, basically. The sound effect. Really showing really going deep into the idea. Not just the idea, all the processes of cosplaying. It's difficult because I've always wondered how the fuck they're able to wear clothes like these and just stay alive. Like fucking Ida cosplays, Tenya Ida's cosplays, My Hero Academia. That shit looks hot as fuck in there unless you have like a cooler inbuilt like Ida has. I don't see how you can wear that in the summer. That just looks crazy. Every single subtle moment. I wonder how they framed this. This must have been animated like this close is how they probably animated it, and they just framed a really small portion of it. So it was ultimately the director's decision to in the post after the scene was animated on how the scene should be shown, because this almost feels like the thing where you check for cold or you're touching your forehead to the other person. This almost feels like that. You're that close to the camera. Again, it's just engaging with the audience. And that is a bit too much. That is definitely a bit too much. That does not look natural. That would never happen in real life. But the way the sweat droplets they accumulated here, that's fucking cool. I could keep watching this. It's very well animated, though it's not realistic. She's just moving forward a bit. She's just leaning forward a bit. And considering her tits are already being squeezed, I don't think they would jiggle like that at all. Oh, damn. That is fucking great. I don't see how Gojo's holding on. If you close your eyes and watch that, you will misunderstand. Cosplayers, please try to avoid any accidental exposure. Showing too much skin or wearing what may be mistaken as underwear is prohibited. Please make sure to wear some kind of clothing like a bodysuit to prevent exposure. Huh? I guess it depends on where you're cosplaying. Maybe with the next future cosplay, she's just gonna do personal cosplays and upload them. Because yeah, in public place, especially in Japan, I can see how this can be an issue. I did not even see. She's like, click, click. She took 2. So it was definitely thought out. I don't need subtitles for that. Come on. Actually, I do need subtitles for that. That's 5, 10, 15, 16, 17 times. So I hope everyone knows what this is about. I don't think I need to explain this. I hope I won't have to explain this. But yeah, it's just the number of times that she's been used. So yeah, she's just cosplaying Shizuku down to a T. That's just great. She doesn't have to do that, but oh, my jaw's hurting because of how much I'm smiling. Such a heartfelt moment. She's blushing 100% of the time, isn't she? And it works. Who gives a shit? But his blushes are timed. His blushes are carefully timed, I should say. only in truly heartfelt moments. And in those truly heartfelt moments, her blushes get even blushier. And this is not even the max blush. This is not even the max extent of her blush. This is the max extent of her blush, where her fucking entire face is blushing, including her forehead. It's gotta be like the most adorable blush ever, right? I don't even think Rin compares to this. Rin has like the best blush ever, and Rin does not compare to this. Screenshot this for sure. And this face reminds me of Baka Kaguya from Kaguya-sama. And his face too. Amazing. So 2 really good episodes. Neither of these episodes felt useless at all. Of course, as I mentioned earlier, these episodes are building up to something. They're building up to like a moment which is the point of the show, basically. Like in Mob, when you're building up to 100%, the stuff that you're having, like you're building up to 100%, or that stuff, it's good stuff. But when stuff hits 100%, that's when shit goes down. Similarly with this show, it's building up to a cosplay, and the way they're building up to the cosplay, it's all good. Some shows, they just don't do that well. They get lost in the build-up. Like the latest season of Slime, I think it's the Walpurgis arc. They took too much time to build up. I just did not enjoy it. It was just too long, and it was just uninteresting. And the payoff was pretty good. The Walpurgis itself, it was pretty decent, but the build-up was just fucking boring as hell. Maybe it was better in the light novel, but the anime just didn't do justice. But the build-up is just as important as the payoff, and the build-up was amazing. The payoff with episode 5, what we got, incredible, just truly impressive. These are craftsmen at their best. They really are going all out for the show, and I'm so glad that they're setting the standard for slice of life shows. If Uzaki-chan aired right now, no one would give a shit about it. It's an extremely mediocre show overall, right? Like the plot is terrible, the characters are trash, and the animation is horrible, atrocious. There is no animation, barely any animation whatsoever. If that aired right now, no chance. Similarly, the way My Hero Academia Season 3, Season 4, they were really popular because they just didn't have much competition at all. And then Jujutsu Kaisen aired last year, the second core, and it was just non-stop action. And then My Hero Academia Season 5 aired after that, and people lost interest because it just wasn't as interesting. But the later arc, I love My Villain Academia. My Villain Academia is one of my favorite arcs in Shonen. I really enjoyed which even in the anime, even if they skipped content, what they did adapt was amazing. And Yukina Kosaka's seeing with Shigaraki decaying the entire city, it was amazing. But the point is, people will compare, and this is truly setting the standard. I love these characters. I love them so much as a viewer. I don't have to insert myself into this world, be part of them to fall in love with them. I don't need to. I just love them as a viewer. Yeah, that's a feat. That shows good writing. If you're able to do that, right? If you're able to do that, you're a good writer. And the mangaka for this is truly impressive. Really incredible work. Yeah, the way the scenes are storyboarded, the way the scenes are animated, truly incredible. Also, the way they showed the struggles of an artist, like craftsmen at their peak. You're gonna struggle. What is that movie? Whiplash? I recommend you watch Whiplash. I hope everyone has watched it. It's like if you're passionate about any form of art, whether it's music, whether it's animation, whether it's clothing, whether it's fucking shoe design, I don't care. Any niche, right? But if you're a craftsman, as long as it's art, you need to watch Whiplash because it really shows the struggles of an artist at the highest level. Gojo, just pushing himself to be the best. And yes, done so well. I love these characters, man. Yeah, that's it. I've said enough. I could just go on and on about this show, but this deserves its own video. I'll make a video on my main channel about this. Let's say a review of the show so far. That's about it. Thanks for the views. I'll see you next time.